And welcome back, fellow bad strategists, here to Europatha, the great empire of the south. Uh, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. Our economy's taking off. Your economy always takes off at about this point in the game, but ours is gonna take off doubly because we're in government and we've got central computing and we're getting to the point where we could potentially start rolling intensive worker training. So our industry provides us currently 40% more IP than usual, and our bureaucracy currently provides us 100% increased bureaucracy. So, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. We're also possibly going to get a Sprit Decor at some point in the future. I don't have much faith in that hope, but maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. It's the thing. That's like the reason you go Fist is to get a Sprit Decor. And then there's a higher level version, but you're not going to get that because it's hard to get Fist up. We could get Fist up if we declared on this guy. But I don't think we want a two-front war right now. I think we like stomping on the weak, fragile militia. And I think we want to get up here to whatever this city is as well, before we go and we fight on our east again. We're gonna need to find more metal. We're definitely gonna need to find more metal. Or instead of finding more metal, we're gonna need to find relics and then build tons of recycling all over here to get relics. We've had a surprisingly good situation at our main city in terms of not having huge worker shortages, and our power situation should be recovering, which is good to see. Very good to see. We had a bit of a fuel shortage, I think, for turn. It should be going away. And we are starting up our military research. We're also about ready to replace our Zions with superior Zions, which will be nice to see. Very nice to see. We might also allow our Zion units to get up to full strength too, possibly. Because they're not currently at full strength. I mean, I think they're still at like 3 subunits out of 5. We don't need them at full strength, but it's kind of awkward to replace well, actually, no, we could replace their. We don't need them to be at full strength. We can probably replace their models without accidentally raising their strength. We just need to produce the new models and replace them on the same turn if we have logistics, which we hopefully do. I think we do. We're getting kind of to the edge of our logistical range. Our sentries and machine guns holding fine, holding passively up here. Even though we're using severely outdated machine gun tech, we're only now getting assault rifles, I think. Or yeah, I think we're only just now getting assault rifles. Bureaucrat bonus points don't do much for us. Zion 4s, good to see. Automatic rifles, yep. This is a tech you can get on like turn 2 or turn 3 pretty quick, so we're way behind on that, but our tanks do carry the day. We could try to increase income tax. I don't know what our income tax is, I just know that we don't have economic issues right now. 60%, that's pretty good. I think we can sit at 60%.
Understood.
I think the maximum you can be is 80%. I'm not sure though. Maybe we are at the maximum. Actually, we can get side skirts right away. Why would we wait? Yeah, let's get side skirts right now. Okay, Zions. Well, shoot, the fact that we're getting side skirts makes me think that we should hold off for another turn. Yeah, okay, we'll work on our light tank, we'll get side skirts, and then we'll upgrade our Zion with side skirts, and then we'll produce the replacements. There's no need for us to produce them prematurely. If we wait a little bit longer, we'll get better ones. Yeah, 100mm, that's the way to go. Okay, 3.1 versus 3.5 fuel versus 4.5 fuel. One of the main reasons I get them is for their low fuel consumption, so we'll keep them in the light engine. We'll make our heavy tanks fast. That may seem backwards, but, you know. Open our borders for trade.
Roger that.
We can trade. That's fine. I don't mind. Oh, wait. Before we forget. The Union Chief. He cometh. He cometh again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so.
Copy that.
Bam! 80. No longer held down. We're creeping up every turn. 1%. 1% chance of glory. Oh my god. And we do not care about worker elite. We do not even care about worker elite. Intensive worker training is the last thing we want out of government, and then we can neglect government a little bit once we have it. Our spies are revealing to us the
Roger
map,
that.
which is good. Very good. We're getting to see that he's probably getting way too strong, and there's nothing we care about over to the west. Mercenary post would be good. Yeah, okay. Do we take their settlement? I think 171 sounds good.
All clear, sir.
Recon's bad. Nope, that works. That seems pretty good.
Send in the counter. All clear, sir.
Yup. Clean, sweet.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Why not gain some XP and creep forward? Yeah, we're gonna want to try to push up rapidly to try to take territory from these dudes before it becomes an issue. God, man, they're actually pushing stuff up on our border really, really aggressively. 80 government, that's where you want to be. You want to start climbing past it. Okay, this is what I was talking about with we started a bunch of these at once, and they each partially completed rather than any of them fully completing.
Order acknowledged.
Usually smart to not start so many at once, but and we probably heard our BP production. I remember I mentioned our BP production was gonna go up by like 400 points, and it went down instead. Okay, yeah, that's because we have a big worker shortage in our 12.9k workers are currently only being staffed up to 9.3, so we're missing a quarter of our workers. Not great. Maybe, well, how much is this? This is generating 504 right now, so it'll go up to like 600. Maybe the 800 is where it's supposed to be right now. Yeah, it may have been that the modifier that I didn't think was applying yet was actually applying on that turn. Loyalty going up is huge. Huge. 2,700 worker increase due to taking workers from population. That's awesome to see. Although worker happiness is declining because quality of life, diminished 2 points to under rest. 1 point for having enough food. Yeah, I don't know why you're -7 if the only things that happened were that you got happier. Like, come on! Yeah, it's not accounted for. This usually happens. I don't know what to do about it. We're still recruiting lots of people. It's probably not an issue quite yet. We have a chance at it, but we will spend our points where they're needed, and they'll do good recruiting juniors. As per usual. Let's see if that's even doing anything for us. Workers, my intelligence, non-reserve, capability. 57 charisma. You could be a very good OHQ commander. Do we see any good intelligence scores? Not many. This guy's pretty good. Biff Fornicus. Yeah, I don't know. We probably won't need many of these leaders for a while. I think our cabinet's pretty well filled out at this point, so we'll kind of stop focusing on them. Maybe we should even stop focusing right now. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Interior Council can go down to like 5%. That'll upset the leader, but we definitely want all of these other things a lot more than the Interior Council at this moment.
Affirmative.
So and as we get our BP production up, even the very, very poorly funded councils should get by pretty well. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. That's why you don't leave move mode on all the time, like I do. Fuel, we need to buy fuel. That's definitely going to be an issue for us going into the future. We may also end up with a machine shortage.
Roger that.
But rare metals will
Roger that.
keep us afloat, as they do. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, maybe that's why we didn't build our solar panels, because we're short on rare metals. Huh. Yeah, that's, yeah, I probably should have thought about that. So we're gonna need to increase our rare metal production quite significantly. Oh geez, that's actually gonna be a real bad choke point, because when we get high tech stuff, we're gonna need rare metals. Yeah, that'll. I have not been paying attention to that. Okay, so we're gonna need to resolve that issue. We're probably gonna upgrade our. We're probably gonna build more recycling centers. Over here, I don't know if we'll upgrade any of these because they're all starting to run relatively low anyways. We really need to get recycling up here, but that means we need to get the happiness up of the people here. So probably we work on getting this settlement to like us. We need to scout out this region because I have no idea what's over there, and it looks like it's probably got a settlement. Yeah, we need, because we really just need to blanket this in recycling centers, and if we can prospect and find some rare metals, that would be wonderful. If we could find relics, that would also be wonderful. But our industry's going strong, it's just that with a rare metal shortage, we're gonna start to struggle about the time we get laser guns, which is admittedly a little farther off than something that we should be immediately concerned with. Yeah, okay, so it's a shame we haven't found a ton of resources. 1 metal, 1 fuel. It's like, it's great that we found the metal, and it's great that we found the fuel, but you always find fuel. Let's be honest. You almost never fail to find fuel. But only 2 resource sites is not great. It's probably also in part because we're kind of scrunched in here and we don't have a lot of territory under our direct control. Hopefully we get side skirts this next turn. Alright, well, I'm going to call this video here. I will see you guys next time.